This is Runecast by Charm City Games. It's a light dice game, and I'm just going to show you a playthrough of one of the battle boards. Normally, if you're using 2 characters, for a whole game you go through 4 battle boards, and you each get 10 fate cards for your characters, and you use a dice pool of 12 dice. So I've chosen my characters at random. Silver the Spearwoman and Locktor the Storm Chaser. So they each have a death marker, and there is a community death marker as well. And I'm going to deal them 10 fate cards each. Okay. Now I'm going to draw them a random health and fate tile. So the health markers can go on those. Now both the heroes have special abilities. Locktor has Call the Storm, which costs him 1 health point. He can remove 2 dice from Loki's pool. And Silver has Shield Wall, which will cost her 1 point. And this will prevent 1 damage to another player. And they can use those abilities even if it's the other player's turn. Now this is the first turn, so Locktor will go first. And the first thing he can do is he can draw a card from his fate deck, which he's going to do. And it's a sword. So he can add 1 dice to his pool by using this sword. And I'll take one of these markers so I'll know when it's exhausted. And the characters can only have 1 weapon and 1 armour. Now Locktor is going to use his sword to add 1 die to the dice pool, and he'll roll the 12 and now 13 dice. Now we look at the results, and the hammers count as damage to the board. The trees can be used for healing, and the snakes go into Loki's dice pool. So we score 6 hits. Now it's Silver's turn, and she will draw a fate card, and it's a spear, which she can use to remove 2 dice from Loki's pool. So that might come in very handy. Now she will roll the dice. So quite a few snakes there, not so good. Only 1 hammer. So all these snakes go into Loki's dice pool, and I'll just take off 1 more health from the board. Now Locktor is going to use his ability by spending 1 health point. He can remove 2 dice from Loki's pool. Take that hammer out of the way. Right. Now Loki gets to roll these 6 dice. Now this roll isn't enough to trigger either of the beneficial or negative effects on the board, but he has rolled 3 hammers, which means he has hit 1 or both of the players. And how we find out is by drawing this card from the Loki deck. Now the first player he would have hit is this combination of runes here. Neither of them have that. RFF neither have that, and FFR neither have that. So they are not actually hit by Loki's attack. They escape that one. After this round, Locktor is not going to draw another fate card at this point, so he's just going to go straight to the attack roll And now Lochtor is going to use his sword again to add another die to the pool. Now that's quite a lot of snakes and trees and not many hammers. So we score 4 damage to the board. But there are 4 snakes and 5 trees. So what he's going to do, he's going to use some of these trees to heal himself. So what he's going to do, he'll take a tree and put it here and restore 1 health point, and in his next round he will have 1 die less when he rolls his attack. So we take 4 hits off the battle board and put these 4 snakes into Loki's pool and play them passes to Silver. What Silver's going to do, she won't draw a fate card, but what she will do is use her weapon here to remove 2 dice from Loki's pool. And now she will make her roll. That's quite a lot of snakes, but she scores 4 hits against the board and 6 snakes for Loki's pool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And Lochtor is going to use his ability again by spending 1 health point to remove 2 dice from Loki's pool. So that means that Loki only gets to roll 6 dice this time. So none of the special events are triggered, but he does score 2 hits. So we draw a Loki card, and that means that the attack fails, so neither of the players are damaged. Now for this turn, Lochtor is 1 die down just for this turn. So he only gets to roll 11 dice this time, but he's going to use his sword again to add another die. So he does actually end up rolling 12 anyway. And he's not going to draw a fate card, not this time. Okay. Right, that's quite a few hits. 5, but quite a lot of snakes. And 1 tree. But I think he might actually use that. This one is now spent, so he would have recovered his full dice pool amount, but he's going to use another tree to heal himself of this hit point that he just used. So we take the 5 hits off the board, and now it's Silver's turn. Now as Silver has used her spear, we can put this in the discard pile now, and she will draw one of her fate cards. Troll's Blood. Regenerate 1 health per battle until death. Discard this card upon death. Discard this card before dying to heal all party members to full health. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this means, unless it is just you can regenerate 1 health point in each battle. I don't know, it sounds a bit vague to me. So now Silver is going to roll her attack. Oops. Okay. 4 hits. And 4 snakes. Oops. So Loki has quite a lot of dice in his pool this time. but 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And now our heroes might be in trouble. I think Lochtor is going to use his ability again to remove 2 of Loki's dice. So Loki attacks, he scores 3 hits, and none of the other dice trigger the special effects. And I draw a Loki card. And the second one down refers to Silver, so she suffers 3 damage. Now it's Lochtor's turn again, and he will use the last marker on his sword to add another die to the pool. So he's down 1 die, 11, but he can add another one with his sword, so he's back up to 12. And he will... yeah, I won't draw a fake card this turn, I'll just go straight to the attack. And we have 3 hits, 5 snakes, and 4 trees. This one is now used, so he'll take one of these trees and heal his health point here. Silver's really the one who needs the health right now. So we take 3 health points off the board for these hammers, and play passes to Silver, who doesn't have much health left. So I'm guessing the item goes on the top of her fate cards, and she draws another fate card from the deck and puts that on the bottom. And that's now done, I guess. She will now roll her attack. And 2 hammers. So that's 2 hits. 1, 2. And 3 snakes for Loki's pool. And plenty of trees. And she can use up to 2 to heal herself. So she puts those there. Heals 1, 2 health points. Lochtor is going to use his ability again to take 2 dice out of Loki's pool. So Loki rolls his attack and scores 2 hits, but none of the effects are triggered. So we draw a Loki card. That means that all of the characters suffer the 2 hits. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, Lochtor's sword has been used, so he can't use that again. So I'll put that in the fate card discard pile. And Lochtor will draw another fate card, which is a shield. Some markers on that. Okay. Tor can only roll 11 dice in his attack this time because he's used 1 die last round to heal himself. And yeah, they're both suffering quite a lot from the damage, but he's going to go straight to his attack roll. And we have enough hammers there to win this battle. Now normally if you're using 2 heroes, you would go through 4 battles, and as you can see there are plenty of them, all with, well, a lot of them, some easier than others, but the artwork's really nice on all of these, and each one has a negative and positive special effect which can come into play on Loki's roll. Really nice artwork on all of these. These are all double-sided. That's the biggest battle of all. You have to work your way through 175 health points to defeat Ragnarok. And on the back there's plenty more. This really nice artwork. And as you can see, it's a very simple game, a very light game, and but I quite like it. It's not very challenging. It's but I don't know. It's kind of fun if you just want to switch your brain off for a bit and roll lots of dice. So that was just a bit of a playthrough of one of the battles to give you an idea of how the game goes. Thanks for watching.